From Gwen Stefani to Katy Perry to Kim Kardashian, the MAGA drift of Democratic celebrities. For decades, Hollywood and the broader entertainment industry have been perceived as strongholds of liberalism and Democratic Party support. Celebrities like Gwen Stefani, Katy Perry, and Kim Kardashian have often been associated, either through their public statements, philanthropic endeavors, or past endorsements, with progressive causes and Democratic candidates. However, in recent years, a subtle but notable drift has occurred among certain high-profile figures, a shift toward the language, aesthetics, or policy preferences associated with the MAGA movement. This phenomenon doesn't always manifest as outright support for Donald Trump or a full ideological conversion. Rather, it can be seen in a combination of political ambiguity, public overtures to conservative figures, and occasional criticism of liberal orthodoxy. For example, Kim Kardashian, once an active advocate for criminal justice reform alongside Democratic lawmakers, has worked closely with the Trump administration on key pardons and prison reform efforts. While many applauded these moves as pragmatic, others viewed them as a sign of ideological shift or, at minimum, political convenience. Gwen Stefani has largely avoided overt political declarations, but her brand of Americana, seen in her fashion choices, music videos, and public appearances, has increasingly resonated with cultural motifs embraced by MAGA conservatives. Although she has not publicly endorsed any conservative candidates, critics suggest that her aesthetic, which once read as playful patriotism, now risks being interpreted as coded political signaling in today's polarized climate. Perhaps most surprisingly, Katy Perry, once an outspoken supporter of Hillary Clinton and a champion of LGBTQ+ rights, has appeared more recently in right-leaning spaces and has made comments that align with common-sense conservatism, such as critiques of rising crime and homelessness. These concerns, while not inherently partisan, have been heavily weaponized by the GOP in cultural debates. Her ambiguous political posture, amplified by social media and news coverage, has left fans questioning whether a political realignment is underway. So what explains this drift? For some celebrities, disillusionment with the Democratic Party's effectiveness or identity politics may be part of the equation. Others may be reacting to the shifting media landscape, where contrarian or uncancelable personas can yield significant cultural capital. In an era where public figures are hyper-aware of market reach and personal branding, aligning with MAGA-adjacent narratives, without necessarily declaring full allegiance, can offer both attention and insulation from Hollywood's groupthink. Ultimately, the MAGA drift of certain Democratic-leaning celebrities is not necessarily a rejection of liberal values but rather a reflection of America's complex, evolving political culture. It raises essential questions about authenticity, opportunism, and the power of celebrity in shaping political narratives. Would you like this turned into an article format with headlines and subheadings?